Well, good morning, South Mississippi, and it is a nice Saturday morning. It's a little cool out there, though. That is definitely for sure. Now, let's take a look at your temperature forecast for today. Things do look pretty good as we go the rest of today. Many of us could get pretty close to 60 degrees by this afternoon. A few stray showers are going to be possible, though, as we go, especially throughout these morning hours. Here's what that looks like right now. As of 9 a.m., we do have some showers. Most of them are mainly moving through the central portions of our viewing area right now, northern Harrison County, southern Stone, portions of Pearl River County and George County as well, seeing some light rain at the moment. A little bit more rain also about to move into portions of Hancock County, so you could be seeing some light rain there shortly as well. Lots of parades going on today, so the good news is that this rain has been very light and very spotty, so you may just want to bring an umbrella out there just in case, but a light coat or jacket will do for today. Much higher rain chances arrive by tomorrow as we do have a system developing off the coast of Texas, and this is going to be what brings us a lot more rain as we go over the next 24 hours. Now, as this system continues to move through the Gulf, we're going to be keeping a very close eye on the not only the amount of rain, but how heavy it could get at times. Of course, once again, lots of parades, both today, a couple more tomorrow, so it's going to be not the best parade weather out there. A little on the cooler side, and the chance for rain, at least light rain, patchy today. Tomorrow, much more widespread. We do know that over in New Orleans, they have canceled a lot of the Sunday parades because of the anticipation of that rain being very heavy at times. Looking at the forecast, though, temperature-wise, not too bad. A little on the cooler side, but both days, today and tomorrow, we will be very close to 60 degrees. Now, here's the Hancock Winnie camera over in Gulfport. Things still very cloudy out there. No rain on the coast right now. As you saw there on the radar, most of that is a little bit further inland at the moment. 45 degrees at the Gulfport Airport. Things look pretty good out there. North winds about 8 miles per hour. And our dew point continuing to rise as we have seen over the past several hours. And we are going to be seeing that humidity work its way back into South Mississippi. Temperature-wise, here's what we look at right now, 9:02 a.m. And you can see, well, most of us right around 40 degrees, lots of low 40s. Some parts, especially along the coast, already approaching those mid-40s. And once again, we are likely to be seeing those 60s by the time we get into later this afternoon. Some of us very close to, if not right at 60. Here's that afternoon forecast. Keeping the cloud cover, rain chances stay extremely low. However, it's very possible we still could see at least a few spotty showers as we go into the afternoon hours. Overall, not a bad forecast. Of course, just keep that umbrella nearby just in case. Now, let's go ahead and talk now about the Futurecast. Of course, tomorrow, another really big parade day, and it does look like we're going to be dealing with a lot of rain. Let's go full screen with that right there. And you can see by the time we get to late tonight, some of that rain starts becoming a lot more heavy and starts to move here into South Mississippi. By the time we get to Sunday morning, this is 7 a.m. on Sunday, you can see the heaviest rain is made to be offshore there, just off the southern coast of central Louisiana. Some patchy heavy rain could be possible over in central and eastern Louisiana as well. South Mississippi at this time, still seeing some of those showers becoming a little bit more widespread. Let's go to midday. This is about 11 or noon on Sunday, and you can see some of that heavier rain is starting to move in. It becomes much more widespread. All of South Mississippi seeing rain at that time. Let's go to the early afternoon hours. This is about 1 or 2 p.m. on Sunday, and well, it's a lot rainier. Widespread heavy rain expected at this time, and of course we do have parades rolling, so that may not be great. Let's keep on going. This does thankfully move out fairly quickly by about 5 p.m. on Sunday. Most of that completely out of the area. A few lingering showers are going to be possible into Sunday night, but by Monday, well, we do go mostly clear. Some leftover clouds possible, maybe a few spotty showers, but overall, most of that rain is out of South Mississippi, and we do start to see significant improvement in the forecast as we go into the rest of the week. In terms of the temperatures, well, looking ahead, The next several days, we return to much more of what's normal for this time of year. We are a little below normal as for the weekend. You can see temperatures, highs and lows very close to what's our normal low there on the blue line. But as we go into the rest of the week, temperatures could approach 70 degrees, which is much closer to normal for this time of year. You can see there, especially the high and the low, pretty much staying in between what the normal high and low is. So that's some great news, especially for our temperature forecast. Now, we do have some pretty cool things going on in the night sky here over the next couple of days. Now, beginning Tuesday, you're going to have the opportunity to try and catch all 7 planets in the night sky, known as a planetary parade. This is what it will look like if you're looking towards the south. In the western sky, Saturn, Mercury, both very low, very low in the sky. And that could make it very difficult to see. Both Saturn and Mercury typically a little bit dimmer. Mercury is very small. Saturn is very far away from us. So you might have to try and catch those immediately after the sun sets, as those will not be very high above the horizon for very long. Not far above Mercury, then we come and find Neptune and Venus. Neptune going to be very difficult to see, as it's that deep blue color and it's once again very far away from us, so that makes it very dim in the night sky. Venus, on the other hand, one of the brightest objects in the night sky apart from the moon. Speaking of the moon, Thursday is a new moon, which means that there's not going to be much moonlight at all to block out any of these dimmer planets, so it might be the best opportunity you can get to see several of these planets with the naked eye. Once again, moving up into the southern sky, very high in the south sky, is Uranus. Now, once again, Neptune and Uranus both very, very far away from us, and therefore going to be very difficult to see without the aid of a telescope. Next in the night sky, of course, almost directly overhead will be Jupiter in the evening sky. That one can be seen with the naked eye, typically a deep yellow or orange, and with a good telescope, you could see several of Jupiter's moons this week. And then moving over to the eastern sky, Mars. And it's not a true alignment. Of course, the planets, in order to be considered a true alignment, need to all be in a straight line away from the sun. As you can see here, here's the locations of all the planets on Thursday. And, well, they are not perfectly aligned. However, from Earth's perspective, they will be in that straight line up in the night sky. This is why we call it a parade instead of an alignment. Now, let's talk about the 7-day forecast in terms of any outdoor activities, and if you're trying to catch some of those planets in the night sky. Next week looks really good. Temperatures in the 70s Tuesday and Wednesday. Mostly clear skies almost all week long. The highest chance of rain, well, is only about 20% on Thursday, and that's mainly Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Of course, the highest chance of rain on the entire 7-day forecast, Sunday, now all the way up to 70% chance of rain across South Mississippi because of that new forecast model we took a look at earlier. It looks like Sunday going to be a very rainy day. So if you do have outdoor plans, bring an umbrella, make sure you have a coat with you, and looking towards the rest of the week, maybe another cool down. Actually, towards the end of the week, we're back in the 60s, maybe even the 40s for the morning temperatures, but overall, that's a really good 7-day forecast